Hello from the E.m.E Studios channel on YouTube. This will be our first unboxing video. This time again in my home. E.m.E is filming with my cheap camera, like the second last time when we made the E.m.E compact piano video. E.m.E, that was your keyboard?
Yeah.
That was your keyword?
Yeah.
What did you say when you have get your keyword?
Hey folks.
Hey folks? What's that for a new speech? Come on, say hello to the crowd.
Hello crowd.
Yeah, that's our speech. Alright, like the last time I introduced you to some little things, I called it unboxing and a little bit more. What I have since the last time in my home. I got several more things here in my home, and if you are interested, please write in the comments when you want to know what's up here in the cases, then I can introduce the rest to you. So let's start here up the wall, what is hanging here currently. Look at this. There's this Paul Reed Smith's mirror. I play this, and this was the reason why I abolished all the expensive Gibson guitars and co. Because when I bought this, I was in the shop and put on and grabbed guitars, and I took the guitar with me had no issues. Sometimes you take the guitar that has this, and this was the only one which has no issues, and it runs very well, and it's very diverse. You pull out the push-pull putties and have the two pickups in single coil models. And it sounds so good, I abolished all my expensive guitars. This brought me back to cheap guitars. Beside the Guilty 55, I have no cheap guitar anymore, expensive guitar anymore. Same thing is true for the bass. This is the chord A6 and the chord A4. I sold my Sandberg to play the chord A6 and A4. Recently I played the chord A6. I want to try experiment a little bit with a 6-string bass, and the video Rick James introduced this bass from chord convinced me very much, and the sound is so convincing. I sold the Sandberg. This is so muscular, the sound, that, how should I say, I once got an active bass from Ibanez, and it was so high gain that the amp is all the time clipping. Not so with this bass. This is strong and muscular and very fine. And look at this. This is the Harley Benton Marquez. The remarkable thing about the Harley Benton Marquez is I paid new at Thomann in the store 230 euros. And the recent discoveries of this is not in the program from Thomann anymore. And the recent discovery I made of it was between 350 and 450 on eBay and Reverb for the Thomann Marquez. So this is the first cheap instrument, topic cheap instrument, which is going up in the price on the used market. And look at this small model here, that's very interesting too. It's from the X7 guitar models. I think it will play a role in our new video, which we're sending for the Eurovision Song Contest to San Marino. This is the BC Rich Bitch. So if anybody got any information about the BC Rich Bitch, please write to me. But it has to be the original one with the meshing heads down below the guitar, the 10-string model. There are cheaper models with 6-string, but it has to be the 10-string model. And there was a question when people were talking about BC Rich guitars. Name a good guitar player who plays BC Rich guitars. I can tell you who plays this. George Koymans from Golden Earring, one of my absolute favorite guitar players. He plays this one in the 1978 tour video from Golden Earring Live. So, and a few amps, because many people ask themselves, what is a good rehearsal amp? I'm very satisfied with this one. This is very good. The Marshall DSL-1. Completely tube rehearsal amp. And you can switch it down from 1 watt to 0.1 watt, and in 0.1 watt it even sounds better. And so it's not too loud to rehearse. in the living room. We rehearsed with a complete band. The bass player played across the Mark Bass Micro, a very good rehearsal amp. We have a big Mark Bass stack. The Mark Bass Micro, very recommendable. It sounds like the big one, but for the living room. So both are not so cheap, both cost around 400 euros. And this is a complete Marshall sound, very good for the living room. So there's no question for me. So, but now let's start unboxing. Before we do. So Ola England infected me with the drug of solar guitars. And I say, okay, my account is rather good, so I buy one. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's no need to buy. I think I thought myself to buy the ones for 1,500 euros. So, and I made a little looks here. First discover, of course, this one. This is for 599 euros. There are some good critics from several pros here on the internet about this guitar. And it has, start from the beginning to from the button to the lower end, locking tuners. But I don't know why everybody puts such great emphasis about locking tuners, and a Graphtec nut. And what I like is here only one knob for all. But the disadvantage, what is disadvantage? Maybe Ola himself said he's a fan of screwed necks, but here you see it has a screwed neck. We are more fans of glued necks, but everything else of this guitar is very fine. This is the cheapest one from Solar for 599. So if you want to have a glued neck, then you come to this model. This has a glued neck. You can see it if you click the picture here. Come on. Here you see, very fine, a glued neck. But it has no locking tuners. It has a plastic nut. And of course here the switch with the two. And there's another model similar to that, but this has these ugly dots. I like the model more without the dots. So, but these two models cost 799. The case is 150. So I was looking at the B stock, and the B stock offered me the huge behemoth of the X series, and the X series comes with a case, and the X series guitar comes together with a case for 850. So I ordered this, and the reason why it's B stock, they say, okay, there are a few scratches on the case. Now let's see if it is right. That's our absolute world premiere, the first unboxing with the E.m.E studios. The only thing I did before was abolish the plastic band here. So now let's try what happens. I think the first lid should go off without Widerstand, resistance. Look, and there already, there's no other carton. What's that? Everybody's complaining. Open up the cartonnage, there comes another cartonnage. What's here? Nothing. You directly see the case, so there's no need for these things. So it's not preparated. It's original. I come this way. So needless. These things are useless. Directly the case shows me. So let's have a look. The question is, where have we got the marks on the case? Do we see it perhaps here? But that seems to be a little color scratches here. Here are the marks. Here it's not so evil. So now let's see if the guitar is in function. Is it light enough, Germa? Can you see everything?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Here are still the original foam plastic things. Let's see if the goodies are here. Here are the goodies. I think, what is that, mate? Maintenance for the case. Key for the truss rod. What is that? It's a tremolo stick. Why is this thing got a tremolo stick? Oh, they didn't pack me one with a Floyd Rose. Normally I thought I ordered it because it had a nice Tunomatic with a string through body. Let's see if it got a Floyd Rose, then we will send it back. I don't think so. So, but why is the Floyd Rose stick in there? Tell me, Gamma.
Not before I see it.
No, it's normal. Everything is here. It's fine. Yeah. And that's the reason. Come on, we can go more to the place and we have more light. I think, I hope so. Here, it says a Tunomatic bridge with strings through. We once had a Gibson L7 guitar. It had a fine. That was my first guitar with a body through strings, and we were both very satisfied. Sounds very good. So, I think you can scratch this simple off. I don't know why there's a push-pull. I think we will tune it and then connect it to the E.m.E Black Star E.m.E here. While I tune it, I can tell you some words about the Black Star E.m.E. So Thomas Bluk from Bluk Guitars was a little bit complaining when Black Star came out with the E.m.E because he made such great effort to make his good Blue Guitar M1. Hey, that's unusual. Of course, it's clear he made such effort, and then comes out the big firm with the E.m.E. The Blue Guitar. That's why it was the reason why I came again back to Ola Eglund's drug. The drug with the guitar, and this man too is a drug. He's so cool. I like so much, and Germa too, watching him explaining things. And he tested the Blue Guitar M1, and I think it sounds a little bit tighter because it has a tube. But the lid. But the Blue Guitar M1, I think is Blue Guitar 1, has only one knob for changing the sounds. There was a foot switch bar with 6 free adjustable knobs for the Blue Guitar M1, but they took that one out of the program. I don't know why. Now you have to use another MIDI foot switch bar, and then you sit all the time in front of the computer and things which we don't want to do, we analogists. This amp is cool because you have 5 foot switches and directly plug and play, and you can easily store each sound by pressing longer the button. So that's and we already tested it in the rehearsal room. It sounds rather good. A little bit scratchy, but it's new. Still get used to it. It stands here because I wanted to test the emulated output, I already tested it. Sounds and worked well. I don't know what fashion it is to sense the guitars with deep tension strings. Oh, here you are, come on. Normally the guys make this in time lapse, but we have no possibility to edit. So you have to see that in real time here. Nobody told. This is a little bit narrow to get here from the heads from the machinettes. Very narrow to grip. Seems to be okay. People complained a little bit about it concerning the tuning stability because of the plastic nut as well. And but the machinettes seem very nice in spite of not being locking tuners. It should be a PPS plastic nut. Maybe Gamma, the guitar builder in the family, can change it one day to a Graphtec. And what I forgot to mention about the other guitars, I like very much 24 frets, but this has only 22 frets. But the price and the case speaks for itself. So let's check what comes out if I connect it to the Blackstar M3. Back to Music complained about the connection here and the cutaway. What I think. You can listen, it has more output than the mirror. Because this is absolutely clean, the mirror is absolutely clean in this position. What happens here? What?
Single coil.
Meaning with a single coil?
Yeah.
Can be, because it's a little bit quieter. So if you hear, let's go to crunch. When you hear loud singing noises, it's because the tram goes out there. The tram makes evil magnetic fields inside my flat here. That's a little bit annoying. So if you hear some kind of this noise, it comes from the tram. It has nothing to do with single coils and humbuckers, but of course in single coils it's even worse. Forgot to explain, it goes from the M3 out of the emulated output directly in an analog mixing desk, the LNS1, to the E.m.E HS50. By the way, this is the smallest LNS mishboard on the market. In our studio we have the biggest one. So, but I think this sounds a little, compared to my Mira, it sounds very tight and very muscular. Let's hear the both pickups. I like the sound. Let's hear the other crunch. I think it sounds rather good. It's a lot of fun to play. It's very comfortable to lay the hand down here on the pneumatic. This in English is saddle, huh? It's the other way around. The bridge and the things here are the saddles. In German, this is Sattel, saddle. In English is nut. And in German, these are Reiter, riders, and the riders in English are the saddles. This is very comfortable. You hear this noise is from the tram. So let's connect it to the amp. Wait a minute. Go to clean. Let's hear it. What comes out of the amp. Well, this is very muscular. The clean is not so clean. For playing, and we can make a short comparison with the mirror. That's what I would like to do too, and then you are free. I extra purchased a Hercules stand for that one. Look at that wall. Oh, very beautiful, very beautiful. It's a little bit smaller than I thought. Okay, we can go directly in the high gain tone we just last had from the amp. Clean. So see, this is more a rock and roll guitar and this is real heavy metal. There's no need to put it back. This is not at all so muscular, so the clean is clean. This was really British. And overdrive is rock and roll. This is complete metal. So, nice to pay out. Thank you very much for watching it. If you know something about the PC Rich Bitch, or if you would like to see me what I have else in my bags here, and I thank you for your patience to watch the E.m.E Studio first unboxing video with, I hope, very interesting results. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.